right, now the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. I don't know if we should still call him the bronze bomber or the bronze get bombed on, but last time I watched him, Joseph Parker was putting the beats on Deontay Wilder.
Mm,
Hey, he schooled Deontay Wilder.
listen,
You're gonna have a lot of Deontay fanboys jump in the comment section and say, "Oh man, he was off for years." I mean, if he was off for years, he's a boxer. He should have kept himself together, and maybe he should have took a less dangerous fight before going in the ring. Because out of all the fight that happened on that card, Joseph Parker is probably one of the most skilled boxers that was up
mhm.
there. So him going up there was a big chance of an upset, but everybody was overlooking it because of that right hand that Deontay Wilder possessed. But that's it. He possessed nothing else. He wasn't able to do anything else. You guys saw that punishment that he took last week?
Boy, oh boy, that is my
Mr. Parker, Mr.
man.
Parker.
Man,
Listen,
that boy beat me like that. We going to the tools after the fight.
you gonna get a
Yeah,
bleach.
we got in the tools, and I'm waiting on that fool coming out of his locker room. Everybody gonna have to run. And
Yeah, they say, "Mama, there goes that man." He's like, "Mama, that boy took a
mama, that boy
whipping."
beat man.
Listen, I you I've been disappointed by him from since Fury, so I wasn't expecting really anything, and I don't keep up with boxing like that. But that beat beat. First of all,
Beats.
Wilder was throwing haymakers,
Wilder
and
was trying,
he even hit him hard. He bounced and just. My
yeah.
thing is this: he did not learn from Fury. He did not learn nothing. Your one hitter quitter doesn't work with everybody.
But you have to
Footwork
be able
doesn't
to,
work. He didn't get no foot. He didn't get no training, no
yeah, you
footwork
have to be
skills.
able to use it. And the point you can't see Wilder like to punch off his back foot. And by the time you do that, experienced boxer scene, you telegraphing it. They know that's what you're waiting for. I mean, you can watch the whole fight and realize, even in the clips, you see that that's all he's waiting for.
Yeah.
He's just waiting for that one big punch. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, sometimes that one big punch don't come, especially when
No.
a guy you start getting time. People start watching how you fight, and they start realizing what you have to do, and they crowd him. Because once you step back, I step into you. It's hard for you to throw that right,
Because I'm stepping into you.
and he was throwing it so much, and Derek Parker was matrixing him. I mean, Joseph Parker. I don't know why I keep calling him Derek Parker. Joseph Parker was matrixing him.
He's like, shoo,
uh,
shoo,
uh,
shoo.
he's
And
like,
he was hit. Parker has a hard, but he has.
oh man, he rocked him.
Listen, all I saw was his dress going ping, 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 ping,
He
ping.
hit Deontay so hard. Deontay looked at the ref and said, "Man, what you doing?"
You should have stopped that fight. But you know what? You know what? Like you said, you got a right hand, and you got it when you step in that ring.
It's an equalizer.
You got to fear that right hand. But I gotta also allow you to use it. So if I don't allow you to use that right hand,
That's why I said you don't learn from the last time.
Yeah,
you
you're
didn't
not
go
gonna get
into
an opportunity.
training and try to get some skills up, or you just thinking, "Oh, I'm a bit." No, you have the last time Fury learned your moves. That's why he beat you.
I mean,
People study.
the thing with Deontay Wilder too. He's not a good boxer. He's a horrible
He's not
boxer.
a skill. He's not a
Yeah, he doesn't have any skills when it comes to boxing. He relies.
Nope.
I mean, we have to give him credit for how far he has took himself with minimum
And
skills.
made
I don't want
millions
to
off
finish
of it.
everything that he have done, but the point that I'm trying to make is that's only going to take you but so far.
Yeah.
Experienced boxers in their youth. Like a lot of people are saying Deontay was protected. They wouldn't put him up against certain boxers because they know he couldn't beat them.
Yeah.
Maybe. But
I mean that's
that you can't beat these guys. Well, I always knew that.
I mean, that's a good strategy. I mean, you want to get up to the top. You gotta, they want to make some money because they know if you go fight this boxer, he's
Man,
not going to win. So I
Samoan
mean,
man.
they strategize it real good. You got to give it to them.
Hey, I
Mr.
give
Parker, good job.
I give Deontay this. You made a lot of money. You surprised a lot of people. You took yourself, you know, you started boxing when he was 20. You took yourself to the highest of boxing, made yourself a world champion, made yourself
Yeah.
probably one of the maybe even the face of the heavyweight title at one point.
For one
But
point, yep.
when he got exposed that he
Yep.
can't really box, and when he got exposed that he's basically a one-trick pony in the ring,
That's it.
it all
That
fell
was it.
apart. And you
Yep.
know what? I lost respect for Deontay Wilder because all y'all know I was a huge fan of Deontay Wilder for a while. When he started making excuse for losing, I remember when Mike Tyson was saying, "Hey, you know, when you go when you feel like," because he started doing the Mike Tyson quotes, "The baddest man on the planet," and I'm the baddest man. This and nobody can. He start believing all that stuff that he
All
was
his
saying.
stuff that he was
Oh, the
saying.
hype.
The problem was Iron Mike wasn't calling himself the baddest man on the planet. We was,
Yep.
so
We was
that
calling
the
him
difference.
that.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was calling himself that while we were calling Iron Mike the baddest man on the planet.
Yep.
So he was confusing himself by giving himself a title that we as a people did not crown him as, and he started believing it.
And he didn't uphold the title either.
Man,
So
listen, yeah, when he lost to Fury, when he came up with the egg weights and how he got cheated and wait, you're gonna find out, and start making up all type of stories that
I was done with him
happened.
after
I
that.
was like, bro, what are we doing here?
I was done
He
with him.
lost, just and then the second time around, he cheated again. I'm like, bro, what the?
Like twice they gonna cheat you.
You
Nah.
can't.
I'm like, bro.
To be honest, he looks like boys amongst men in that fight yesterday.
Yes, he did.
He looked like an amateur.
He looked horrible. He looked horrible.
Yeah,
He didn't look like he belonged there at all. The crazy thing is he got so much money that it seems like it didn't even matter to him at the end because he was just like, I did ayahuasca. How he was talking, bringing my money. I'm like, bruh, you just every boxing mind out there was surprised because everybody said that he was gonna win.
Yeah.
I was thinking that he was gonna win too, but I figured. And this is what I told all my boxing friends I talked to. I figured Joseph Parker would beat him, would point him out, and he'll knock out. He'll eventually get a knockout.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong.
Joseph Parker did point him out because Joseph Parker won every round of that fight.
Round.
Yeah.
And
by far,
almost knocking him out. I mean, he schooled him.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
Old school beating.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Old school beating because he gave him the business.
And I don't want nobody coming here trying to defend Deontay with there's nothing defendable about this one. You got beat up. Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You should have learned from the last time.
He said he's gonna go back to the lab. He'll be back, and maybe he confused when he talking. He said, "I'm gonna be back for sure," and then at the end he then maybe.
Hey, that lab ain't labbing.
From the beat.
That lab ain't labbing because it ain't doing no justice this time.
I'll tell you what his excuse is. So they asked him, were you focusing on Anthony Joshua too much? You're a professional boxer. Why would you be focusing on a man that you aren't going in the ring with yet? He talk about, a little bit. What? I'm like, you know why I like Anthony Joshua? And I'm not a big fan of Anthony Joshua, but I give him his respect because he's humbling victory and humbling defeat. And he had his chance to tour into Deontay Wilder. And you know what he said? Man, it happens. You win some, you lose some. It wasn't his night tonight, but he's still a danger. He played the role as he's supposed to, not as Deontay Wilder talking. Deontay Wilder didn't meet Anthony Joshua until this whole thing was happening. And he talked so much stuff about that dude. But the dude was very kind of standoffish about even dealing with him. And I guess he just chopped it up to maybe he was just talking. But for him to take the high road after he saw that dominant of I don't know if people ain't watching this fight or what.
He got whooped.
But that was one of the most dominant performances I've seen.
Like
Got
you should
whooped.
watch it. People are saying, "Oh, watch it again."
Exclusively.
Yeah.
And actually watch it in slow. Put some parts in slow motion.
In fact, I'm about to go watch some highlights of it.
Because Parker was fighting like he had nothing to lose. Like
Yeah,
he was
man.
like, I'm going to.
Hey,
I heard that Parker told him that
yeah.
he was doing this for his wife and his kids. So when you come out there, you make them a Christmas promise. You gotta go out there and deliver. And boy, did he!
Did he?
You
I
have
know his
nothing
wife
to
like,
lose and
yes.
everything to gain.
Yeah. So let's see how it turned out. Let's hear what Deontay say later on. Let's see if a couple of days come he changed his mind and say Parker also cheated him. You know, we'll see.
Lord.
We'll see what happens because you know how Deontay is full of, we call him the excuse king. So let's see what happened.
Not the excuse.
Yeah, let's see how the excuse king deal with this in the next few days. After he went home and it's all settled down, he got his Christmas break, tempers are down, and then he started realizing, man, it's the third loss. Them fools cheated me. Yeah. He was working with Fury. He cheated me.
He cheated me.
Yeah.
Fury told him what to do.
Yeah, Fury told him how to cheat me.
Mm-hmm,
So we'll see how that go.